Oh, Danny boy, the show is finally starting with puppeting and friends along the way.
That's what you think.
And we're so glad we've been really pining to start this reading all the live long day. But no, let's go ahead and get started. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Geeky Pup Show today. For what? For what? For Green Lantern issue 7, the first appearance of Sinestro. But before we get into that, let's meet our cast and crew. To my underneath me, look, it's him. It's small. It's green, and now in brightest day and blackest night, he's a frog in your sight. It's Froggy.
I'm the guy that Zach will not go by because I'm in blackest night.
And if you look down there below, the one who has inspired every poor Irish accent on this channel, it is Eric Breen.
Begorra, and some of the rich ones too.
And if you look on the bottom...
How'd you see what I did there?
Making his 42nd meeting of life debut, it is the Ruggernaut.
Some would say he's making his first St. Patty's debut. Hey,
that's correct. Hey,
and now it's time for Green Lantern.
Yes. Now only still only 10 cents. No, who am I kidding? It's probably over 1,000. Breen would know though. Anyway. The only way to save people... Begorra! The only way to save people from the city suffering a terrible disaster is to make them all invisible. Oh, I can see her panties.
Featuring a panty-charged adventure. The day 100,000 Irish people vanished.
We call that the St. Patty's Day Massacre.
Jordan, you were right when you said bad accents.
Gora!
Tis the Green Lantern.
Hey. I don't know if I have another line up below this, but I'll let you do the intro.
Did you do the first line?
Okay, I was going to do my dialogue after, but I don't care. Oh, it's uncanny. Just like the X-Men, every single person in the city seems to have vanished off the face of the earth.
Begorra! The incredible occurrence in Valdale, an ordinary busy community on the west coast, led Green Lantern, stalwart champion of justice, on a long trail that finally brought him face to face with a fantastic four. The amazing Sinestro, a renegade Green Lantern, who had joined forces with the evil weaponers of Qward.
Do you see farces?
Farces. Shouldn't you not be telling me how to do my own voice?
Me thinks not, boy.
Tis the day 100,000 people vanished.
That's going to do my dialogue next.
Green Lantern, you're next.
It's the Red Irish.
I was expecting the Black Irish, but the Red is okay.
Sure, at precisely 14 minutes after 9 on a bright morning in the thriving community of Valdale on the west coast, the residents bustle about their usual activities.
I feel like Tommy Lee Jones from Blown Away is going to show up in this reading.
Spell her out, Joe.
Move on, will ya?
Hello! Let's pretend it's 60 years later and scissor, Mrs. Wilson. Suddenly, there is an odd shimmering in the air. Women going at it like cats and dogs, like a rain of light.
What?
You mean like a ray of light with the Madonna? Hey.
And the next instant, a noise like a thunderclap.
Crack.
And at exactly 9:15, 1 minute later, the city of Valdale, 100,000 strong, has become a wee ghost town with not a single living human being left in it. Where are the hot chicks? What 'tis the meaning of this extraordinary event which horrifies the entire nation when it becomes known? It is a mystery which baffles Green Lantern, alias Hal Jordan, ace test pilot, as much as anyone.
Cleanser.
Green Lantern.
Okay.
No, this is Brain's character.
Oh, okay.
Green Lantern. Did you find out what happened at Valdale?
Oh, of course, me boy. I examined the whole blasted town with me powder ring, Pieface. There's not a single clue. The people are gone as if they vanished into thin air.
Begorra! Jumping fish hooks! Tis not racist at all.
On the way back from Valdale, I was thinking the incredible disappearance that I'm sounding like Ingleton now when I start reading. Go from English, Irish into Hindu.
Who's going to be doing that?
You know, those Irish Hindus.
They're everywhere.
Yeah,
They're always after me Lucky Charms.
I knew it.
the incredible disappearance took at a little after 9 o'clock.
That's right, GL. But what?
You're a little too close to me, Tom. Well, Pieface, it just happens that I was supposed to be in Valdale
I'm
At
going
the
to fuck
hour.
him up.
to take part in the ceremony opening up a new boys' settlement house there. Run by a guy named Jeff. I couldn't make it because I had to finish a case I was working on.
Great Aurora. Was it a case of Fall City? I thought of the most obscure beer I could think of. Then you would have vanished too if you'd kept the appointment.
Exactly. And I can't help wondering, eh?
Before the Emerald Gladiator can continue, an odd feeling passes over him.
Oh, that's so strange. For an instant, my mind went blank and I couldn't remember what I was saying. But I'm okay now. I think I'm sobering up.
At that blank moment, unknown to Green Lantern, his astral self, or energy duplicate, was looking for another case through space.
Coast to coast with Space Ghost.
Meanwhile, on the far-flung world of Oa, in the central galaxy of the universe, where a group known simply as the Guardians sit in council.
Hey, Central Time Zone? Yeah. Who wants to be one of the Guardians? Go ahead.
I'll do it. The energy duplicate of the power. Battery processor in sector 2814 is on the way here.
Irish Guardians? Oh, that's very
Begorra! As a burst of light flared before the impressive assemblage.
The Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, of the universe.
Yes, me boy. Your energy remembers what your conscious mind on Earth is still unaware of, Green Lantern. that we are the creators of the power battery such as yours.
Now do it without teeth.
I can't. Yeah. And then once before we summoned you to us in a great emergency, but we have not brought you here this time to talk about ourselves, but rather the situation that threatens you.
Threatens me. Oh, duh, you speak Russian too.
Yes.
Editor's note. See, Planet of Doomed Men in Green Lantern #1.
Yes. We Guardians do not bestow power batteries without careful tests, but there are many processors and many worlds in the cosmos under our care, and in our selections we did make one mistake. It happened.
Is Palpatine still awake?
Yes.
Just making sure.
Daddy,
Yes, Alicia.
are we in this comic?
No.
Why are we never in comics anymore?
Because there's only a certain selection of books with the Puppy Master.
Because you're not in his division, okay? You're in the other division.
Comics division?
Yes.
On a world called Kruger in section 1417, where we chose a
There's
being
alien
named
women that
Sinesto
chase younger men.
to be the possessor of a power battery. Our test showed Sinestro to be a deserving one, absolutely without fear. And indeed, for a time, he did so act in that manner.
This is another Guardian.
It's not?
We're always keeping down the evil on his planet, Bagora.
Isn't that the creature from the other? We read another book where you got the shadow creature. You had to find him on space. I can't remember what it was called though.
But in due course, after one of the periodic checks, a subtle change came over the Qward Green Lantern, which
Kruger is different spelling, bro.
I have no idea.
Krugarn.
I have
wanted
no idea why
zero
these
Green
readings take
Lantern.
so long.
Which we were then unaware of.
Charging my battery. Charging my ring and the battery gives me power for 37 hours.
37 DRs. Isn't that how long it takes for Rugger not to read?
No. Asterisk.
Editor's note. The equivalent of 24 Earth hours.
Unlimited power. There's nothing I can't do with it. Bagora.
Except get a girlfriend. This is still Rug.
All right. A feeling of dissatisfaction filled Sinestro as he stared about him.
Why should I remain in this secret chamber, hidden here from my world? I have a better idea, and a sensational way to employ my ring at Publix.
Well, serving is a pleasure.
Darn tootin'.
Using his power beam, Sinestro created a sumptuous headquarters for himself, outshining everything else on his planet.
There! Now I have a suitable headquarters. The most marvelous Publix on... How do you say it? Kruger?
Yeah.
It's
It's all fun and games until you have to read it.
I wasn't making fun of you.
It's called Phalanx.
Anyway, it's the most marvelous Publix on Kodagar.
And give E a white half wig and sky blue makeup. You saying he's a guardian? Oh, they do look alike.
Wow. Racist
From-
much.
These readings are so swift. From then on, the Green Lantern dispensed justice from his new headquarters, but in a strange way.
Bagora, we have to wait to see Sinestro sometimes for Deordans. We can't see the asterisk yet, but we'll find out.
Clint, I love you. But then it takes only those cases that interest him. Helps only a few of us and ignores the rest like we're damn friends.
Hello! Evil Raiders
This is-
threatening your set. What?
I think this might be Sinestro.
Oh,
Too bad! Robbing you?
thank you, random woman. How am I bored with these Diodon long complaints? And please for my assistance. Oh, I'm just a bitch.
Editor's note. Deorden, 37 Diors for one day, in case you forgot from when we told you that on page 4.
Only page 4.
Who are we
Jesus
writing
Christ.
this for? 3-year-olds?
Although Sinestro did not realize it, he was already infected with the virus of power, to which by a psychological quirk in his brain, he did not have enough resistance, and from then it was a short step to the next act. One of the supplicants who he had refused to help remonstrated with him, charged him with a lack of goodwill.
You're no champion of justice. We had Green Lantern would crush evil when it threatened us, but you has become a madman without a box.
You dare!
Yes, you look like Rolly Rosmo drew you. Oh, Bagora!
With one burst of his ring, the Horrigarn Green Lantern struck the speaker unconscious.
I was the house speaker. Next person. Think so? I don't know. Or
Oh, shame! Keyman was unarmed, helpless.
and
Silence!
handsome.
Silence or all of y'all will get the same treatment. I am Green Lantern. No one can tell me what to do.
Pride and love of power were Sinestro's undoing. Soon in the governing body of his world.
Since I have decided to govern Karagar myself, I hereby dissolve the High Council. Goodbye.
Oh my heavens! He's making himself a dictator. That dick.
Will he let me continue to pick my nose?
Yep.
Pow fell over Koragar. No one knew when he might incur the new master's displeasure.
Green Lantern, the other Diodon, have disappeared.
He has become a law unto himself. We are indentured servitude.
He's a governor.
I was hoping to get George Bailey Irish, but okay.
That's above my pay grade.
But fortunately, at this time, we Guardians made one of our periodic secret checks.
Sinestro has misused the power we bestowed on him.
Well, he believed in none stood above. He'll soon learn that he was mistaken.
Guardian Brooks?
Learn that he was mistaken. No.
I did not realize I was going to narrate almost this whole comic. This is weird.
It is for me too.
By means known only to ourselves, we brought the Corrigan battery possessor before us.
Sinestro, you have abused your sacred trust. And instead of dispensing justice on your world, you have dispensed evil. Utterly evilness. Oh, under the circumstances, there is only one course open to us: impeachment.
It was the first and only time we had been forced to take such extreme measures.
Sinestro of Qward, you have been found unworthy to be a battery possessor. You are hereby stripped of all your insignia and honors. Your power ring is no longer yours. Your battery is of now returning to us. This is repossession. 3/10 of the law. Evil you are, to evil you will go. We are banishing you to the antimatter universe of Qward. Your phalanx, where all is evil and where all your evil will find only other evil to clash with.
I'll return in crisis.
Oh, and there's no beer.
No!
We thought that by sending Sinestro out of our universe altogether, we had ended his menace to us.
Let's see. Go ahead.
That's me, so?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
But once again, we were wrong as far as Sinestro is concerned, which led us to why we have brought you here today.
You save some money by switching the general now.
For a great new rating, go online, go to the general, and save some time.
Though we have no power in the antimatter universe of Qward, we can peer into it. Now we will show you certain scenes which our device have recorded scenes of interest to you.
Here's Sinestro taking a bath. It's him shaving right here. Oh, this is a great one too. I like his little dress.
Sinestro, with his fiery energy, lost no time in contacting the rulers of his new universe, the evil weaponers of Qward.
Ah! Bagorla! I'm determined to become governor of this world. Just as I was governor of
God,
Terga.
you created.
The Guardians will never shake my will. I shall defeat them yet. And there is one way to begin my struggle.
Would you venture to say that nobody's going to keep you down?
You Guardians
Racist.
have failed in 3 attempts to destroy your mortal enemy, Green Lantern of Earth, specifically. And the reason is that you are not evil enough. I shall teach you how to be the ultimate in evil.
Vincent Price.
Oh,
sorry. This version. More like Grant Morrison. Non-binary. Hey.
yeah. He's not
The
evil.
Qwardians were awed by
Bendis.
Sinestro. They agreed eagerly to cooperate with him and give him certain materials that he asked for.
Understand, weaponers, that Green Lantern cannot be harmed while his power ring is operating. Therefore, I've constructed this mechanism. A truly evil mechanism.
3 Charles Xaviers.
We're listening! By super radar, we in Qward can detect what is happening on Earth, even though we cannot see directly into it. We're like Alicia, blind.
I do not find that funny.
I didn't ask you if you did.
How can you find it anyway? You're blind.
Eat hot death, Sinestro.
I've learned the Green Lantern is due to appear in the city of Valdale on Earth.
Valdale? On Earth?
During that time, his ring will not be operating. Why? Don't ask me.
Why does the guy on the right look very eager to see him? He got his hands on his hips and everything. Hey.
He's waiting for it to be raining men.
At the right moment,
Hallelujah.
I will switch to my Viso teleporter, which is directed at Valdale. I've heard it both ways. And every visible human being in the city, including Green Lantern, will instantly be transported here to Qward.
Marvelous, Sinestro. We will have Green Lantern in our power. Ooh, your hand smells wonderful.
Please stop smelling it.
Oh, yeah.
What's wrong with you? Oh!
As the screen fades and realization dawns on the astral visitant.
Great stars, blue moons, and clovers.
Pink clovers. Green clovers.
I don't know.
Yellow moons.
I never ate the cereal. It looked like garbage.
Because somebody was always after your Lucky Charms.
They stole them. Then that explains what happened to the people of Riverdale. I escaped only by accident, by not going there.
Yes. Now that we have told you all we know, Green Lantern of Earth.
I was just saying, this is Marvel. It'd be like this is like the executives at Warner Brothers Studio. Actually, I was looking at Disney or Warner Brothers.
The rest is up to you. You must defeat your new and venomous foe, Sinestro. And you must do it by yourself. For our jurisdiction does not extend to Qward. We cannot help you. The sheriff does not like us there.
I understand. I will wait. You sent him to this part of the galaxy, but you have no jurisdiction. You own the freaking prison.
Yes, we managed that. It's like the border in the U.S. Yes, we understand how the comparisons are. Thank you.
It's like going into escaping from L.A. I'll do my best. Beam me up, Scotty.
Very well, good. You will return to Earth now to rejoin your corporeal body. But this time, in recognition of your valor and loyalty, we are allowing you to retain a complete memory of this interview with us. You're welcome. We didn't suck your memories out.
Back on Earth, almost instantly, at the Ferris Aircraft Company. Green Lantern, are you sure you're all right? Alt-right?
Yes, Maga. I can't tell Pieface anything about the Guardians. That's one secret I can't share with anyone.
Call me Pieface one more time, see what happened.
His hand's so warm.
The next moment, I'm Irish again, jumping fish hooks. He just mumbled a few words to me. Then he took off like a streak.
They call him the streak.
Look at that, look at that.
Woo!
That's so off, is he?
Away in the danger zone. Sorry. I gotta find my way into Qward without a moment's delay. I feel the need for speed. Not only must Sinestro be dealt with, but also I'm gonna discover what happened to the 100,000 innocent people of Valdale. Oh, and I also stop for a bite to eat.
Especially those two hot chicks who were about to get busy.
Exactly. They're anti-scissoring. Must be from the Bang Bang Gang.
Shortly, at a certain hillside not far from Coast City.
Coast
City!
Eh? It is spot that was at an inter-universe aperture. See, I know big words. Which I was used to enter Qward. But now he's blocked, sealed up, signed, sealed, delivered. Oh my. It must be part of Sinestro's work to prevent a surprise attack on my part. But he doesn't know my part, that I know his part.
As further search fails to reveal any more big words to use, other means of access into the antimatter universe.
There's only one way to get out, Qward. It's tricky. So tricky. And maybe dangerous. But I've got to try it.
Bonjour.
Hello, Frenchie.
Back in Coast City, the vibrant crusader undertakes an incredible mission to look up a skirt.
You see Undertaker? I'm losing it.
I said undertakes.
Oh, okay.
The hell's wrong with you, laddie?
I thought Dalton was here. These people will only be affected temporarily. But meanwhile, I've got to use my ring to turn every living being in the city invisible. And hope they don't go after Namor. so that they will be invulnerable to Sinestro's Vaseline teleporter.
Vaseline.
Where'd the lean come in? What's happening to me?
Oh, my costume changed.
And when the mighty beam wielder changes into a costume more Zack-friendly, it has accomplished his extraordinary task.
Well, I'm the only visible human in the city, and sooner or later, Sinestro, by his super radar, will get wind of the fact that I am here, just walking about, not using my box, because I'm not a madman. I'm not even using my ring. My hope is that he'll snap at the bait.
After what seems an interminable wait,
Bloody hell. Incredible for seizing me. But I mustn't resist. I must give in to the racism. I must let myself go. It's the only way I can get into Qward. Crack.
and as YouTube gives a notification for the next reading in 30 minutes that we have absolutely no chance of being on time for, and the green-clad figure vanishes in the city behind him.
In the city behind him?
Well, it's okay. I'm invisible. And so is everyone else in town. I'm afraid to drive another inch.
Oh, he ran over 3 people.
Then, suddenly, Green Lantern notices that the driver has run over 3 people.
Great Alan Scott. Now we're gay again. I'm invisible again. Look, they're the lesbians from earlier.
Make Valdale gay again.
Oh, it's Ginger and Marianne. And Cary Grant.
Cha-cha.
At this moment, In the antimatter universe of Qward, where evil is the standard of behavior, just as good is in ours.
Go ahead. Professor Xavier.
Sinestro has kept his promise. He's delivered the Green Lantern to us.
Open fire! Destroy him!
No! He's my new IP!
Are you kidding? After what they did with Ryan Reynolds? Hell no! He's better off as Deadpool. Destroy it!
As sure as a battery of deadly radiation spurts at the green-clad arrival.
Looks like they were ready for me. I guess they heard I was getting a sequel.
A lot of spurting. Oh my god, they're spurting everywhere.
And I'm able to use my power ring, but they don't realize I foresaw this. Using script.
In a split second, the Green Gladiator sets up an impenetrable shield before him.
Hey, Tom, you ever seen a Green Gladiator naked?
Our energy burst cannot reach him. What do we do now, Sinestro?
Fear not, my mind is easily equal to... Oh, wait, that's you.
It's me.
It's
Aurora! Fear not. Actually, you should fear. That's going to be my power in the future. My evil mind is easily equal to this emergency. Hear me, Green Lantern. Unless you surrender to us, your countrymen, the 100,000 Irish people of Valdale, will be destroyed at once. What is up with my face?
I don't know, but Kermit the Frog wants his costume back.
It's not easy being red.
After an agonizing moment, the Emerald Warrior reaches a decision. He will go with the General over Geico.
This is one thing I did not take in account. I have no choice. I need cash now. I must call J.J. Wentworth.
I have a structured settlement, and I need cash now.
Call
J.G. Wentworth.
876 cash now.
Yeah.
I accept your terms. I will place myself in your power on one condition. They release the people of Valdale and send them back to their St. Patty's Day, where they belong, safe and sound inside automobiles, shit-faced drunk, driving down the street with kids playing around the sidewalks.
Agreed. You have made a good bargain.
The
Green
best
Lantern.
I ever did.
100,000 Irishmen for one.
Sir, it's 999,997 because that guy ran over 3 of them.
Ah, shit.
Oh, I thought because the bottles fell off the wall.
And soon, back in Valdale, which was a moment before only a ghost town, a man hits on a woman not realizing that she's changed.
What happened to us? I was drinking a beer and macking on that lady over there. Then suddenly, I became straight.
Well, you don't sound straight, sweetheart. No one knows. But thank goodness we are back home again and alive.
Oh my God, look at my pixel fingers.
I can count to 10.
While on Qward, true to his promise, Green Lantern has allowed himself to be captured.
Oh, that's for sure, speaking fellow mate. Yes, I'm on Qward, and if you cast me the yellow bubble, I'll pose the energy Sinestro. But in this, the way for you to propose to destroy me?
Well, I'm not proposing to marry you. Patience,
Sure.
my ex-colleague. Patience. As a former ring wielder myself, I know that your green beam will automatically protect you from all harm as long as you are conscious. Therefore, my plan is
Conscience.
simple. To beat the shit out of you until you pass out. Well, I mean, no. You cannot escape from our yellow energo sack.
Not the ball sack.
Begorra, editor's note. Due to a necessary impurity in its composition,
Oh, God, not again.
Gill's ring has no power over anything yellow. In fact, well known to, how did Jackson say it? Sinestro, the renegade Green Lantern.
Further, our super radar informed us exactly when you last charged your ring. When the clock strikes 6, your ring will run out of power. Then we shall destroy you.
I will not go down to be destroyed, just like your fashion sense.
As the minutes tick by, in fact, it's been almost a Diarden, with the measured and dreadful pace.
I just realized something. Go ahead.
Sinestro! You truly are a genius of evil. We've decided to make you our chieftain. I'm not Mickey Mouse because I never accept this.
But I accept. And after the Green Lantern is finished, I shall lead you on a counter crusade against my eternal enemies. Disney. The Guardians.
Wait, that's not Mickey Mouse, it's Steamboat Willie.
Public domain!
I must escape from here and prevent Sinestro from attack on the guys. Waka waka. But how can I? In my ring won't even penetrate this yellow surface. It seems hopeless. Good grief. And yet, in the time I've been in here, I've noticed something about that clock. It works on Central Time. It's better than Superior and to Eastern Time, which sucks. Anyway, it works on the vibration of atomic particles. My ring has been receiving its impulses. Most peculiar. I wonder.
Not long after, when the final moment arrives.
The clock strikes 6.
And say his ring is running out of power, just as I said it would.
As the governor of evil unlimbers his energy gone.
No need for the yellow bubble now, Green Lantern. Sorry to burst your bubble. Your hour of doom has struck.
Perhaps Sinestro. And perhaps not. Suck it. Green energy's better.
Ah, his ring. It is still working? Oh, shit.
I always said it's not easy being green.
It's not easy.
Pressing his advantage, Green Lantern hurls himself at his startled foe.
Impossible.
Let me love you.
Oh.
No, Sinestro. I'm sorry, Sinestro sounds so much better. I, Green Lantern, knew that I, Green Lantern, had only one slim chance to defeat you, Sinestro, in your so diabolic scheme. But it was a chance that worked. You, Sinestro, see.
I do not.
My ring tells me that you're not in this book. And also,
Bitch.
slut,
Dart.
hooligan,
Troll.
slag.
Girls, you're both slutty. Keep going.
Blackguard.
Zach's bedsheet.
Ooh,
Next.
gross.
My ring could not pierce Brosnan, your yellow bubble. But I, Hal Jordan, Green Lantern of Section 2814, discovered one thing that could get out. The subparticles of carbon dioxide from my own breath. And I haven't brushed my teeth, so I have a lot of carbon dioxide building up in there. And what I did was to use my green bean.
Did you make a casserole?
Yes, it did. To propel the invisible CO2 particles out of the beam bubble at the clock. I don't suspect that what I'm up to. If I'm all right, these particles I'm shooting at the clock will speed up this reading and its atomic mechanism and make it run fast.
As the Earth champion pins his adversary helplessly to a wall.
So, you see, I still have plenty of power left in my ring, enough to take care of you. Sinestro, or Sinestro, you've heard it both ways. And your friends. These evil, serving Charles Xavier knockoffs of Qward. This will hold you while I deal with them and Disney, as I make 3 more Green Lantern movies.
Before the Qwardians can recover from the shock of 3 more Green Lantern movies, a gigantic green wave of Green Lantern movies
At the box office,
sweeps them away with titanic force. Farce. You've heard it both ways.
I must hurry. Although I made the clock run fast, I do not have too much time left out of my 24 hours of ring power. And I must not be caught here in this antimatter universe with an uncharged ring. This green beer wave should hold them off.
And after Green Lantern has horribly murdered his foes, he turns once again to the one he hasn't killed yet.
Laughing?
Of course. Yeah, amuse me, Green Lantern. And I will tell you why. If I had caught you the way you caught me, I would have destroyed you at once, but you. Oh, you. Wait.
Yes, but you forget the one thing. Hey, I got Alan Scott over there.
Your stupid code prevents you from killing or harming anyone or brutally murdering anyone if you can help it. I know that because I wore a uniform like yours myself once. Before I learned better. Good is helpless. Evil alone can act. This is the dumbest. Okay. And not only that, but you cannot even take me with you back into your world to imprison me. Because I was banished forever from your universe by the Guardians. And you cannot countermand their orders. Ha 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 ha.
That's true. But you were wrong about good being helpless, Sinestro. I will show you how long.
Once again, the great green beam flares out with invincible force. And instants later,
Now for a son, Qward can penetrate the ring-made bubble wave cast around you, Sinestro. Any evil you create now can only be against your own self. And with that parting thought, I bid you a final farewell to the
Don't
Marvel
you mean
Universe.
Adieu.
Adieu. Because you'll be going to the Marvel Universe to become the leader.
I thought he was going to join the elite. Adam! At the sealed up aperture between the two universes, soon after.
I couldn't get through to this opening from our side, but using my ring and backing it with all my willpower, I can get through from this side. I said it to all the girls.
And shortly, in a certain familiar cubicle in the hangar of the Ferris Aircraft Company, a solemn oath is renewed.
This is for you, Green. You're gonna like this. I only had a few seconds left of power left. In brightest day, in blackest night, no anvil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship anvil's might beware my power. Capitalist Green Lantern's light.
He said he was gonna like it. I don't think he did.
It's a callback.
How dare you presume to speak for me, you arrogant piece of felt?
Am I wrong?
No, but that's not the point. He controls the readings when you're not here. He could force me to not be a part of the net. Wait a minute.
I can force you to be a part of it.
Oh, crikey. On a once again peaceful earth, a brilliant green shape flares along.
Oh, they'll bring over the boys' settlement. Ah, there's wee Huey. And the butcher. And Frenchie. Our house in the Valdale has been postponed due to extraordinary events yesterday. To today. In this time, I'm keeping my appointment to prepare there.
Soon, a sea of youthful faces is staring worshipfully at the Emerald Gladiator. We shall call him Mr. Epstein.
And remember this, boys. When the alt-right is on your side, you will always overcome the evil communists, no matter where you find it.
Agora.
The end.
I think we should call it there so that way y'all can make your second reading.
Yes, but there's only 5. You can do this real quickly. It's only 5 pages.
Okay. Hurry! Green Lantern!
What Green Lantern was doing in an airplane in the first place is something of the long story involving the mysterious, inexplicable disappearance of his pal, Pieface, the Eskimo Grease Monkey, and the long-awaited arrival from Alaska of Pie's childhood sweetheart. We hope these exciting hints are enough to induce you to go on with this tale we call Wings of Destiny.
Green Lantern. How did he get in here, Bagora?
These gunmen have taken over the airliner, but I'm about to take them over. Ha-cha-cha. Oh, they're all wearing white shirts.
It's Hal Jordan. It's Hal. Lives in his bed when I do sleep.
No, Pieface. It's my pot pie. You know I can't use my power ring for trivial purposes, but only to combat evil and injustice, like Tom Taylor. Stop bothering me, Pieface.
Golly, Green Lantern. I've always wanted to fry. You can make me fry with your ring. Is that so much to ask of Guy Gardner's best pal?
How you doing?
In Hal's dream, he sees himself as his alter ego Green Lantern, besieged by Pieface, his Eskimo grease monkey.
Alt right, Pie. I suppose there is no harm in it. But just this once, you understand? I'll turn you into a bird so you can fly.
Motherfucker, why am I always saying jumping fish hooks?
Racism.
Meanwhile, in the dream, Green Lantern's willpower begins operating. Unknown to the sleeper, his charged power ring really begins to obey his unconscious commands. Being the charge of energy in the room next door where Thomas Kalamazoo Pieface lives. And turns him with greatest ease into a seagull, Jonathan Livingston. Seagull. What goes on? What goes on?
What?
Mine?
What is this?
Wasteism.
Wasteism. You're not wrong.
God.
In the morning, right before we were canceled.
Gosh,
No,
I slept
for
late.
Sure.
I better hurry and get Pieface and make it out to the field. We have a busy day ahead of us.
Editor's note: the Ferris Aircraft Company, where Hal Jordan is the chief test pilot. Soon.
No answer. I guess Pieface left without me. He must have tried to wake me and couldn't. Yeah, it's like Pixel today.
He
Couldn't wake
tried
him
to
up.
wake you up before he go-goed.
Yeah.
But as Hal takes off, unknown to himself, behind the closed door, Shedface is just awakening. Funny, I had the roopiest dream last night. All about how Jill got into his head to turn me into a bird. $3,000! Ah! Imagine that. Me, a bird. But funny, I feel kind of itchy.
Just had to be a white bird.
Like I was covered with feathers or something. I'll take a look in the mirror. Gag! I must still be dreaming. Obviously. But in that case, what am I doing up? I'll get back into bed. Why am I pulling the covers back this way? Using my beak instead of my hands. Funny. I'm beginning to get the queerest feeling that I'm in the DC universe 40 years later. 50 years later. I'm not asleep at all. Oh my God, I'm going to be in the June issue. And if I'm not asleep, there's only one conclusion. I'm not dreaming. And if I'm not dreaming, that means I am a bird. Shit. Yowie. Wait a minute, that's Japanese manga that DC gets a lot of his ideas from. Some mean villain has done this. Probably some fiend. Oh, wait a minute, no, he's dead. From outer space. Trying to eliminate me before his alien race invades the Earth. I gotta find my pal, Green Lantern. Warn him. Gio can change me back into my regular shape. He can do his ring. And together the two of us can take on the invaders. I gotta fly fast. Meanwhile, at the aircraft company on the outskirts of Coast City. Coast City?
Go City! Dr. Strange! There's been no sign of Pieface. I can't imagine what's happened to him, especially this morning when this telegram he's been waiting for so long has finally arrived. He's now got his green card. But my childhood sweetheart, Terga, or Tigra, I don't know, it is Terga, saying that she's arriving on the 10 o'clock plane from Alaska and that he must meet her. Great Scott! Great shades of Elvis! The poor girl will be worried to death if there's no one there. I've got to fill in for Pie. I like Pie.
What a friend. In the privacy of his dressing room, a transformation comes over to the youthful pirate.
There's no time to waste. I'll recharge my ring as Green Lantern and get out to the airport at once. And whitest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evils might beware my power. White Lantern's lights.
While power flying to the airport.
That pesky bird keeps flying at me. What in thunder is the matter with it?
Hey, Gel, you must listen to me.
In second state.
Super scientist aliens about to invade the Earth. Awful emergency. You and I must fight. If you turn me back to my regular shape. 3, 2, 1. Welcome, Tower 2.
This bird looks like a seagull, but acts like a cuckoo. Or a cuckoo.
With additional burst power, the Emerald Gladiator draws swiftly away from them. We want nuisance.
Hey, thank goodness seagulls aren't known for speed. And I can easily get away from it. Now to get to the airport.
And soon, near the airfield, Green Lantern suddenly decides to use his ring to summon his Hal Jordan close to him.
Doing a Barry Allen thing there. It's occurred to me I better greet Pieface's girlfriend as the handsome Hal Jordan. That way it'll be easier for me to seduce her and explain my relation to Pie and why I'm here.
Why I'm paying his girl. Editor's note. Green Lantern has his clothes to travel invisibly to the hangar dressing room to appear only in front of him. Probably at 10.
There's no plane. But there's a plane. I don't see Tigra or Terga. I've heard it both ways. Or anyone who remotely fits her description. Eh? What's that?
No more from here. As the ace test pilot boards the airliner. Hello! I no move. Want see Thomas. He pigeon now. Me speak pigeon English.
Oh, God.
That must be Tigra or Tergra. She's asking for Thomas Kalmaku. I don't know. Kamaku? That's Pie's square moniker. But I didn't realize she's a babe. And she can hardly speak English.
But before YouTube can even cancel this stream.
Eh? Those men barge in here, all dressed in the same Zack outfits, taking over the plane at gunpoint.
Bagora, you're pilot. Don't ask questions. Just take the plane up and fast, see? See? What the fuck?
The plane captain's force obey.
We're left already. Those gunmen must be escaped from the convicts with them out to make the great getaway. I've got to stop them, but I must be careful. I don't want Terga to be hurt. This is Con Air.
A Falcon Man from Hal Jordan. It is outer garments fly off.
Well, those geeks are keeping me too close and watching me. I guess they don't think I matter much. They are about to learn differently.
The next moment.
First things first. I'll use my ring to freeze the controls and make this plane crash. Yes.
Rock.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh. Green Lantern. Where did he come from?
But then, as I expected, air pocket causes the craft to lurch. Look, Green Lantern slammed into. Oh, wait, that's you.
Look, Green Lantern slammed into that seat.
Ugh.
And I was conquered out. Agora. Work, plug him before it comes to.
Ew.
Oh, we in DC Comic in 2021 now. At that moment.
Plug, not peg.
At that moment, outside the circling craft. That's Terga. And my pal Green Lantern in danger. Oh no, wait, no, he's about to bang her. It's a good thing I spotted his plane. Oh shit, I just flew into the engine. As the intrepid bird makes a sudden entrance.
Ah! No. Hey!
Got their horse's attention. Just where he pulled the trigger. But make sure he doesn't use that gun.
Oh no, he's going to use a sign to become Birdman.
How any of this works. How any of this works.
Jumping jets at bird again. It looks like it just saved my life.
It doesn't matter, Puppeteen. There will be no readings after this. We're done. Recovering swiftly, the Honorable Crusader propels the green beam outward with overpowering effect. Great going, Giella. Heck.
You got us. Oh, shit. It's over. Bust out's over.
Later, with the convicts back in the state prison where they belong.
At least I got Terga off the plane. She seems inclined to trust me, because I'm very trusty. But I better get hold of Carol to chaperone her until we can locate Pieface. Eh?
Oh, bird. Go away.
That bird, it's not going after me now. It's going after Terga. It's almost as if it's happy to see Terga, as if it's trying to kiss her. Eh? Jumping jets! Is it possible?
Suddenly, in back of Green Lantern's mind, a memory stirs.
My dream last night, using my power ring to do that thing to Pieface and turn him into a bird. Is it possible that actually I gotta find out?
Then, after being caged around the bird.
Excuse me, Moment Tiger. I've got a little business to take care of. Yeah, stay right there. Right there, understand?
Yes. Behind the hangar, a starling transmission system.
Pieface, whew! I must make sure to command my power ring to never let such a nightmare happen again.
Motherfucker, you better never let that thing run out of juice. I'm gonna fuck you up. That evening, everything on War Crusader has vanished, and Hal Jordan has again popped up. Hello! It was a good idea of yours, Clint. I love you.
Eric suddenly turns into the Elder Ben Shapiro.
I wasn't finished. Go back to arrange this double date with Terga and Pieface. I am enjoying the racism.
So, my Carol, they're a wonderful couple, but they'll never be white like us.
Oh, God.
Editor's note. Carol Ferris, in the absence of her father, is in sole charge of the Ferris Aircraft Company where Hal works. Nominally, therefore, she is Hal's boss, but actually, it's mainly she is his romantic interest.
And she's so loyal to him, almost like she's indentured to him. But that can't be true. He's indentured to me, so they're both my indentured servants. You know, they had the hardest time getting her off on the plane, but because he wasn't there, so I had to step in.
Yes! I know that from the 47 minutes I tried with you. And I gather from her talk that she speaks only a few words of English.
Yes.
And she's using most of them now. Thomas, you, me, Casbah, beautiful music together.
Man. We want to thank you so much for joining us. We ask you to please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out the channel. Hal probably did.
Thank you for joining us on what is sure to be our last reading.
This is the end. Have a very happy St. Patty's Day and join the rest of the puppet players.
I'm back. What did I miss?
The end.
You missed the blatant racism.
Oh, man.
Night.